Hello and welcome back to Control. We're gonna play till we finish this, because I need to get done by tomorrow morning. I'm not gonna wake up in time, I don't think, before it leaves and be able to play the DLC. So, I just plan to shoehorn it and get it done with, and then we can be done with the game. We will have experienced everything the game can give to us, and hopefully it's been fun to watch. So here we go. Starting with first letter. The oldest house has revealed much to me during my months in the Foundation, but many questions remain. Primarily, the tree etchings bewilder me. What is their significance? If the house has changed shape over its lifetime, as I've theorized, then was a tree its first form? I sent a team to the Schwartzman building in search of a pre-settlement accounts of Manhattan Island. From those I discovered a single relevant line. And there I found a tree not known to me, the devil twisted within its bark. That line, taken with the fact that certain American cultures believe some trees would offer wisdom and guidance, is indeed interesting. However, it's hardly firm evidence, and though I am now bound to the oldest house, I remain a man of science. Of course, there are numerous ancient beliefs regarding trees. Yggdrasil, the tree of knowledge. Yax Emix Che. Some cultures offered blood sacrifices to trees, while others claimed trees endowed chosen individuals with inhuman powers. Do New York City's many murders act as sacrifice for the oldest house? Does the house have a chosen champion? Is it me? It is not you, bub. If the oldest house has a champion, not to be like it's me, but it would be whoever the director is, I feel like, and at the current moment, that is me. Yeah, that's what I think, because it gives me a service weapon, you get powers, you get direct connection to the board. Okay, I've been going through my library researching pyramids and triangles. If that shape does relate to the board as Northmore says, then perhaps our predecessors in the occult can offer some insight through their geometric knowledge. In esotericism, the triangle is closely associated with the Holy Trinity and the other three-part concepts: past, present, and mind, body, and spirit. Interestingly, the term board also implies multiple parts. Upright triangles and Judeo-Christian imagery indicate ascent into the rational/divine realm. Inverted, it signifies a descent into the corporeal/human. Naturally, the ascent is masculine and the fall is feminine. Adam and Eve. That's just a bit of old world patriarchy. What? Okay. It's 1964 now, and we're well past that silliness. Considering the above, what does the inverted triangle tell us about the board? They're clearly not corporeal or human. Perhaps they wish to be, or they once were. The likeliest answer is simply that theological imagery cannot help us define alien entities. But still, the pyramid seems significant. Shapes have power, and clearly so does the board. I don't know about your Bibles, guys, but my Bible is totally, women are super important. We treat them as equals, blah, 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 blah. I don't see the patriarchy there, but okay. You do you, bro.
Is this a Bureau ID badge? Looks so old. We'll definitely want to see this.
Another side mission. We'll take you back to Pope in a minute. Okay. Well, there's no way I'm flying into that, but I didn't notice you guys. What are y'all doing up there and not attacking me for? Holy crap. Hiya! Ooh. Goodbye. I was converting you, sir. I didn't even get an indicator for you. Pick up. Quickly, let me... Oh my god, I'm at 26 somehow. Icky. Boop, 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 boop. Same thing. Same thing. Okay, so I think we're supposed to get in there.
Weird place to leave an ID card, but okay.
There you go. Boom. And then there's this place. What does this do? No. Bad. Okay, we're on the other side of that. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, I'm gonna... Where am I gonna go? It's in the warehouse. I'm gonna guess... Ow! Why do I do that? I'm gonna guess this is the warehouse, so I'm free to check everywhere else. Hehehe!
Another ID card. For a cartographer.
Map guy. Oh, is that the guy that got the Explorer?
28 days now spent inside what we're calling the oldest house. Northmore insists on the name. I'm too tired to ask why. I'm not sleeping well. Per orders, me and my research team have established a permanent examination lab in the Foundation. I basically live down here now, like the obedient head of research Father raised me to be. I spend my days investigating that odd pillar where Northmore found the handgun. The work was half-hearted at first, I admit. But then I discovered numerous non-Aristotelian energy channels converging at its base. Ley lines, dragon roads, Hyligalinean, call them what you want. But this pillar is the crossroads.
I've never heard of Dragon Roads. That sounds cool.
Technology, an array that can impose order on the ley junctions. That's the idea, at least. We'll see when I'm done. I prefer to work away from the pillar.
Okay. Can I, like... Yeah, I can just force push you there. Ta-da! Boop. To the... power core storage. power cores. After numerous attempts, I finally found a way to intercept and contain the ambient energy of the ley lines in a kind of Aristotelian battery I've dubbed the power core. I admit it was difficult capturing an energy I can barely measure, much less interact with. Luckily, it seems that the porous stone of the Foundation's caverns possess such conductive qualities. Using stone flakes and copper wire, my power cores collect significant power. My early prototypes collected too much, in fact, but I've since reinforced the container. We don't yet know the repercussions of tapping into this power field. As a precaution, these devices should not be taken outside the house. Ideally, the Bureau should no longer need to rely on typical energy sources. It's my greatest feat of engineering yet. I've always had an interest in invention. I like the creativity that it allowed, set within the firm boundaries of logic and physics. Father never approved calling it a mundane science. With that in mind, I dedicate this invention to Theodore Ashe Sr., may he scowl in peace. Get this off here. No, we're doing that. I ain't got another power core. These don't have power, though. That one does. Come here. There's also this one. I'll take it just in case. Is there any other notes around here? So this isn't regular power like I was thinking, it's mystical energy. Which is interesting. Okay. Something in there. How do I... Nope, I thought there might be something behind that. Oh, there's no way in there. Okay. Okay. That's not cool, man. I dropped for like 2 seconds. Well, at least I can get some health quickly. Next time, jump when I hold X, please. Thank you. At least this is kind of decently fast. Okay, okay.
Entry day plus. Northmore has ordered an all-hands search for objects similar to the service weapon. He claims there are more in the house, though I don't see how he's so certain. He's been strange lately, talking about joining greater causes, and frequently mentioning the pyramid. After pressing him, he finally described this pyramid to me. Inverted, black, mathematically perfect. Oddly enough, Adam and the other id have shown me numerous inverted triangles painted on the cave walls. Surely there's a connection. I don't see it yet. As far as symbols go, triangles are by no means rare. Flood, Levi, Kroll, they used that shape like it was going out of fashion. Standing on their base, triangles signify stability and strength. Inverted on their points, they represent conflict and stagnation. Of course, the orientation is just a matter of perspective. Looking at the pyramid from below gives you one, from above another. Northmore says he looks up at the inverted pyramid. I have to wonder, is anyone standing over it, looking down?
Creepy. So, if the board is inverted pyramid, does that mean... Pull these out. Does that mean the former is the regular pyramid? And if so, does that mean, in my mind, the regular pyramid, it's just a box back there. Normal pyramid, not inverted, is normal. So maybe former is the good one. I don't know. I'm making assumptions. I mean, the guy did try to kill me twice without really talking, but to be honest, I didn't understand him really. Maybe he was trying to be like, hey, the board sucks. Don't listen to them. And I immediately started attacking them with the service weapon, which I'm gonna guess the board gave the director. So yeah, he might be a little bit like, yeah, F you too. I like their little start. Oh god, 13 abilities, that's crazy. There. Levitate longer. Spend 100 ability points. Yippee. There you go. So I can levitate for like 20 years. Ow. Ouch. Yup. I don't know why they gave me an extra battery. I feel like I need it.
Got in. Boom.
You killed yourself?
Nail. Pile of smoking rubble.
Marshall blew up the nail? What the hell was she thinking?
Well, let's find out, shall we?
The hiss got in. The Foundation is overrun. I was out of time and out of options. I took all the C4 I could get my hands on and strapped it to the nail. Boom. A desperate move. But it's better off in pieces than in enemy hands. Trench wouldn't be thrilled. He always said how vital the nail was. How it was the Bureau's duty to protect it. Bullshit. Those years spent in the director's chair warped his priorities. In the end, he valued order over people, the advice of invisible voices over that of old friends. He lost sight of who he was. The board made sure of that. But I did my duty. The hiss can't corrupt a pile of smoking rubble. My last act as head of operations. I'm done. At least I could take those bastards down with me.
Okay. Nope. Okay, this is another area. Meteor Hill. Note, per archival mandates 8A, this document has been edited to meet current administrative standards. Certain terminology may be out of date. The retrieved material was subjected to Fellstrom's array, configuration 74B, but the tests were halted as the matter began to physically elude the equipment. Attempts to constrain the element were made, but under further stress it became vaporous. The researchers suffered corrosive injuries prior to their deaths. The child victims at Meteor Hill recounted the material enveloping them in a pleasant manner upon making contact, but when discovered, they were blank and screaming. Bodily changes were perceived immediately: deformities, loss of pigment in the skin and hair, and mental symptoms surfaced in subsequent examinations: confusion, heightened aggression. The Department of Public Knowledge and Diversions gave statements claiming that the incident was caused by debris from a poorly made Russian satellite, which the public accepted with no complications. The children were sent to the Bureau's recuperation facility in Blank to receive help away from society. Great. Oh. Get rid of this one, these ones, and that should be good. Okay, if that wasn't it. Okay. Yeah, I can't dash over there. I don't know if I like this. It's feeling kind of skunky. Get him. Holy crap. Well, that worked out. Alrighty. Now up here. Okay, how do I... How do I get this one? I think I know what to do. I need to like trigger it to go. No, never mind. I was like trigger it to go that way, make it fall down, and then I jump on the top and jump and shoot that, but no, that's too smart. Yep. Okay. At the
All right.
warehouse.
This is the last one.
Boop. Let's end this. Ah. Okay. Let's not get interrupted again, please. Sneako.
I can't believe Marshall's brilliant plan was to blow up the nail. And she thought I wasn't ready.
Here we go. Not gonna need this one. So now I just gotta pull parts out. Okay. Okay, why are we being a pain in the butt? Bro. Okay, why are we resetting everything all the time? I'm gonna let everything reset, I guess. We done? Nope. We done now? There you go. Gosh. You don't want to say anything to me now? Huh?
There. Easy as pie. Fuck. But that's the last one. I fixed it, didn't I?
Nail. Leave. End. I want to leave. Tell me how to leave. Do I go over there? Nope. How do I leave? Nail, leave, end. How do I leave? There's nothing here. There you go. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it.
Oh, thank God.
Woo!
What the hell was all that?
That
Things
nail.
should be better now, not worse. Emily will know. I hope.
Get him. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. We're going this way. I think this way is the right way. No. This way. What? I'm just gonna teleport. I thought it would be nice if I went there, but I honestly don't know the way back. Fast travel to the crossroads. Thank you. Either it's getting attacked, blown up, or the former is here. Hello?
What did you do? What is causing these tremors?
I didn't do nothing!
I thought you could tell me. I completed the 4 rituals just like the board told me to. The astral bleed should have stopped. Look, it has stopped. The nail is repaired. But we have a new problem.
My analysis of the nail indicates that it is literally a piece of the astral plane. Or possibly a vessel containing the astral plane. Or both.
She's very tense.
Either way, right now both dimensions are vibrating at completely incompatible frequencies. The spatial friction they are generating is incalculable.
Hold still.
It's going to destroy both planes.
I messed this all up. Maybe Marshall was right to destroy the nail. I should have left it in pieces.
No, then the astral plane would still be leaking in. Sometimes there's no right answer, Jesse. We need more information.
I say get the hell out of the house.
I need to fix this now. I'll figure something out.
Uh-huh.
No, we should really make a plan. The tremors are originating from directly below us, but we don't know what...
Perfect. I'll head down and take care of whatever's going on. Just do what you can from here.
Jesse, you can't just...
I have to, Emily. I'm the director. This is on me.
Okay, before I do that, I have some tags for you.
Jesse, you're back. So did you find anything noteworthy? The original Bureau expedition down here left so much interesting stuff behind.
Like their ID cards. I picked up a weird one. It's pretty old.
Oh wow, look at that. Yeah, I found a few ID cards myself. Or, more accurately, the Rangers found them for me.
Are you starting a collection?
I'm going for the whole set. I kid, of course. But I suppose they are sort of like baseball cards, except for Bureau stuff from the 60s. Hey, the one you found is different than mine. It looks like it's a higher clearance level.
A rare one, then. Want to keep it, Emily?
Yeah, I absolutely do. But I think you should hang on to it for now. High clearance access might come in handy.
Sounds like you have something in mind.
Guilty. See, I've been going through Dr. Ash's notes, or the ones I can find, anyway. Like Darling, he seemed to enjoy hiding his most relevant research. From what I gather, there is another floor beneath the warehouse with a special lab that requires 5 high-level staff members just to access. Here, take this. It's an old skeleton key. Something else the Rangers found. I give them $5 for every useful trinket they bring me.
I'm gonna assume this key is my ticket to that lower floor. And that super secret lab you mentioned.
Bingo bango, as Dr. Darling used to say. Well, keep your eyes peeled for more ID cards around the warehouse. If Ash's notes are reliable, and I'm sure they are, then 5 is the magic number.
Well, I only got 3. Oh boy.
If you're not going to listen to me, then you better go figure out how to stop this. There's no telling what could happen if the vibrations escalate.
I'll see you later, Emily.
Take notes.
Okay. It's not gonna tell me where these are, perchance, right? No. It just says they're at the warehouse. You know what? Before I do this, I might not be able to come back. Warehouse. Only need 2 more key cards. I got 3, I think. I might have 4. No, I had 3, it said, right? Yeah, I have 3. Hi. Whoa. Ow. Okay. What the? Get him for me. gotta be last two like around here. And this doesn't do anything. They're going to town on each other. 2 more key cards. Where would I...
Another one of those ID cards.
4.
Security chief.
One more. A skeleton key. Ow. Stop it. So I'm missing 1 card. Where would that be, perchance? There's nothing this way, right? I don't think so. No idea where this last one would be, or where I could use a special skeleton key. Yeah, take your time. Because the first 3 are like bam, bam, bam. They're all along this path to get in. 4th one found outside there. 5th one should be in here, right? Maybe at the base of it. I guess I gotta look in all of these. What happens if I... No, I can't even. I thought I could maybe try to go out quickly. Because I don't know how I'm going to free that last battery. It's probably something to do with that. Or get behind here. Question is, how do I get back there? Oh yeah, I completely also I forgot. I need you. Probably not. Nope. Okay. Wasn't anywhere on there. Maybe. I teleported it through the bottom. How do I get that one? I might have to look it up again. I'm sorry. Doesn't help it's so dark in here. Oh, that works. I don't know. You guys see that? What is that about? No key cards here. Okay, so it's something to do with shooting these on the way down, I feel like. Excuse me. Okay, let me look it up. Okay. How do I get all 5 ID cards in the Foundation Control DLC? On the bottom floor, got that. Got that. Cartographer. I remember that one. Leave me alone. More, really? How? Okay, try 5. It says there's a high window to keep going. I remember I said, oh, I better wait for that one because I don't know if I can get in that one. I think it's that. So there was a way I could go. I keep going, I mean. Where was it? Because I was building up and I was like, hold up. I think it might have been here. Maybe. I don't know anymore. Let me look it up.
Hey everyone, do you see?
Okay, I went in there. Went in there. There's one there, really? Okay, so at the bottom. Where's the exit? No. Where was it? There it is. Okay, this way. Going that way. Really. That's my fault for not using eyeballs. Where do I go with this one? Here? Let's hope so. I did, okay.
This ID card was for an excavation engineer. Why did so many people abandon their cards down here?
Probably because if you've ever seen The Devil in Me, hired a bunch of people and then killed them. Don't have to pay them if they're dead, maybe. Or something else killed them. Meteor Hill, per archival mandates 8. This paradimensional occurrence consisted of 3 sequential sinkholes induced by subterranean implosions revealing foreign materials of magmatic qualities. A local chapter of the Youth Science League were participating in an archaeological dig on the hill where the event occurred. Many boys were injured in the resulting collapse. Some touched the magma directly. That's their fault. Bureau agents arrived at the scene 7 days after the incident. Samples of the lava-like material were taken. The area was quickly sealed off from the public at our recommendation. Our aim was to ensure all remnants of the material were rendered inoffensive, but the magma descended too deeply into the earth to retrieve. Foul-smelling odors were detected in the area, which were hypothesized being the dissipated elements vapor trail left at the scene. All acquired material was delivered to Washington for examination in the Bureau's on-site labs. Apologies. How embarrassing. Astral fellows are acting hostile. We cannot direct behavior in external astral regions. Promise, fingers crossed. Promise? What do you mean promise? Oh, they're getting so sus now. So you're the board and you made all these things, but you can't control your own kids? Nah, I don't believe it. I don't believe it for 2 seconds. A bunch of malarkey. Coming from above? Below. I'm gonna say below. Yeah. Low. No, it's coming from above. Well, now I should be able to go to the bottom. What? Is it a different elevator? Is it the one over here, maybe?
From a layer of dust on this
Yep.
place, nobody's swept here in years. Not
Boop.
even Ati. No way he'd stand for this. There's an elevator, which I'm sure is super safe. In a space in each terminal for an ID card. Which card goes where?
Am I gonna have to use contact clues? It has numbers on them. That looks like a security chief has guns there. That would be a cartographer. A bunch of pickaxes. I don't know if that's physicists. This? That seem right? No. This guy has a bunch of books. That's about it. Okay, 1 second. That's definitely a cartographer. That's security chief if I've ever seen it. Head of research. Nothing on the paper. I mean, there's emergency first aid. You have a bunch of books and a typewriter. You have...
One of the cards was for an excavation engineer.
I would say your
Which console
excavation.
theirs?
Then your head of research. Yep.
Now I just have to get on
Yup.
the elevator that
Yup.
knows how to get
Okay, okay. Boop. To the basement. We're going to the basement.
dust. Still, this lab's way tidier than any dark.
Hello. Hello. Don't mind me. I'm just interacting with something I don't even know what it does.
Why would they need such a heavy door down here?
Whoa. Process designer Gibbs. No! Oh, you're a harpy thing. Really? Hey, that was a freaking laser! That's not fair. Okay.
This looks like the nail, only mini. A document. Is this in some kind of code? Can't read a word of it.
Let me try. Maybe they're talking in fish. One second. So okay. To Dr. Theodore Ash Jr. as Director of the Federal Bureau of Control and chosen representative liaison benefactor of the greater authority of the board, I demand your immediate withdrawal from the Foundation. Prior memos issued broadly to the Foundation staff called for swift reassignment of all personnel to the upper levels of the House. All staff complied except you. This demonstrates a lack of responsibility for my office and the board itself. This is their house and we are their guests. We should conduct ourselves accordingly. Normally, such insubordination would be grounds for dismissal, but out of respect for your late father, consider this instead my final warning. The board and Director Ash chose me as successor to the office, and no amount of petulance will change that. Indeed, your actions seem to suggest you know better than myself, and by extension better than the board. Permit me to assure you that is not possible. Sincerely, Director Broderick Northmore. Broderick.
I should take this back to Emily and tell her I got into Ash's secret lab.
Fear me, my name is Broderick. Ah! Don't go into heaven, it hurts your eyes. JK, JK. That was everything, I think. I don't know why I turned a thingy, but okay. Let's go. the entrance. So we can skippity out of here. Okay. Now we'll go back to her, say, here's your stuff, leave me alone, and I'm gonna go die fighting big monster. Crossroads, please. Was there... I still have a missing cave system down. 1 second. I just want to see what this exclamation or question mark is down here, and then we will. It's up there. How do I get up there's the question. I have one little launch pad here. No. I mean, that is a little bit taller. No, no. Oh, what am I doing? Bro, I go to press square and it just doesn't do it sometimes. I lost my square. What is happening? This is the worst timeline. Whoop. No. No, I'm not. Put it here. There you go. Can I get that on here? No. There you go. And now it just decided not to give me flight. I'm just short. I need like one more box or something. This works. No. What, like, okay. What are we doing? Oh, this works. Bro, I spent so long trying. Oh, okay. This way. Chasm. I don't like that. I'm gonna take 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Right back. Okay, we're back. Okay. VHS. Oh boy. Boop. Okay. VHS. This item's creation is the source of much research and debate. It was a product of the Bureau's first attempts to film blank entity A-001 during Operation Shallow Tide. An agent was able to conceal themselves in an area frequented by Ahti, at which point they began filming. The agent reported that the video camera showed no signs of disturbance during the filming. Later, when reviewing the footage, the research staff became mesmerized by its effect. Measures were taken and altered evaluation began. Never before have the Bureau personnel been so closely involved in the creation of an altered item. The experiment was quickly replicated, though not with the same results. The footage was simply useless in every subsequent attempt. This event spawned a great debate on whether altered items are created by paranatural entities, intentionally or otherwise. Similar experiments were prohibited soon after, as the creation of altered materials was deemed an action the Bureau should not engage in. I wonder... I never thought of that. Could... where am I? Yeah, this way. Could Ahti be a altered item or something like that? Because Bro teleports. Bro went to a different dimension for vacation and came back. Bro has not really been affected by all the hiss and everything, even though he's not wearing an HRA. And he knows, like, he's aware when he's in weird situations, like in Alan Wake 2, you come across Ahti when you're in the dark place, and Bro is just chilling in the dark place, which makes no sense. Like, it shouldn't even have people living in it, but yeah. That should have hit you. Don't try me. Get him. Be my teleporting sniper. You can't get me. Hey. Oh god. Oh god. Hostile work environment. Kill 50 of these guys. Woo! That is clean. Poink. Okay. We did it. Bum 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 ba dum bum. So we give this to Pope. Hopefully nothing else happens. And that'll be it for side missions, I think. I'll have to look it up after, when I'm starting to get done, if Ahti is altered or like a para-utilitarian of some kind. Because I didn't really question it too much. I don't know why. I guess because Ahti is just a cool guy. So yeah, he may be altered, but so bro's helping me. Bro's nice.
We've got this area covered, Director.
Bro's just doing his own thing. Here you go.
Ash's secret lab. Excellent. Please tell me everything. Spare no details.
Well, there was another cave. The walls were covered in paintings of eyeballs. The research seemed dedicated to studying a kinda smaller version of the nail. It looked like the same material as the one up here, but just a different shape.
Well, are you sure you didn't see any functioning prototypes? Or at least some schematics? I mean, Dr. Ash was a very accomplished engineer.
None. Sorry. I did find this handwritten note.
Wow. Ash had terrible handwriting. Never meet your heroes, right? So it looks like a transcribed conversation between Ash and someone named F. Ooh. Oh, this is juicy. So
Juicy.
Days to parse out. Maybe weeks.
Have you ever thought about taking a vacation, Emily?
Are you kidding? This is my vacation, Jesse.
Okay.
If it isn't my favorite director. The Rangers found a section of the containment sector in the caves. But no house shifts occur down here. Strange.
Nothing new.
I'll see you later, Emily.
Take notes.
Okay. Looks like I'll double check the missions, but I think that's it, right? The ground pound. If anything in there tries to get close, patow! Yep, here we go. End game now.
Place, isn't it?
So I just... Do I just jump in? Oh, God. Okay, where do I go to get to the bottom of the nail? Do I go inside it? Pause.
I hope I know
Yep,
what I'm doing.
I go here this way. Not through the back. What am I doing?
That was just the top of the nail? How
Yup.
much deeper does the foundation go?
Entry day plus 118. I have changed, though it's hard to know how or why. I no longer need tools to detect the house's veins, to hear it breathe. I can feel its blood churning beneath my bare feet. I have added my own illustrations to the walls, trying to solve some mystery that the oldest house whispers to me. I have to avoid the it as I do so. They haunt me. I don't blame them. They're just following the Pillar's orders. Even poor Adam doesn't seem to recognize me anymore. I've spent a long time contemplating the etchings of the tree and its roots. Did you know this city used to be a forest? I wonder if our oldest house wore a different face back then. Or if it was always here, A 21st century office building since time immemorial. Can a place know the future? Can it change its skin? Can it wander? I always thought the esoteric world was my father's, not mine. But here, in this sacred place, I finally understand his devotion and his awe.
I mean, it's it's like a shifting house that doesn't follow any rules of physics laws, anything like that. Is it too much of a stretch to be like, oh, maybe it was a tree, and then to fit to people's minds a little bit better, decide to shift to houses? Holy crap. Holy moly. Oh! Stop it!
Astral spike. HRA.
HRA was damaged.
I tried to get out after the detonation, but the astral spike came out of nowhere. I escaped, but my HRA was damaged. I'd bet a year's salary the board sent it. We never did see eye to eye. They have too much control over Trench, the Bureau, the House. They make themselves part of every important process. Nothing a little C4 can't fix. 2 birds, 1 bomb.
2 birds, 1 bomb.
What a mess. But I stopped the hiss. I did it. If Faden did her part, then the Bureau is safe. Until the next thing. Jesse has good reason to hate the Bureau. But that could be what we need right now. She won't follow the same path. Won't fall into the same traps. She'll lead her way. So, Director Faden, here's my last lesson. You can't save everybody.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Damaged. The board said it.
When Marshall blew up the nail, the board attacked her. I don't fucking like it.
I don't either, man. I feel like the board is gonna kill me now that I've done my job. Okay. Stop it!
Director Faden here. Send backup to my location.
Nobody else hears the house.
Let's put him down!
Their ears are too full of lies. We were shown the way inside so we could help. But all we've done is fall victim to the same parasite. I should have seen the web earlier. The strands between Northmore, the pillar, the gun, the id. What hope did we have? Thrown into this conflict beyond our comprehension. I've decided to rejoin the Bureau in the upper levels. To end my long absence spent in the Foundation. Northmore will be angry at me for disobeying him. That's just his way. But I don't care. I need to remain in the oldest house to help however I can. I doubt I can steer the Bureau back on the right course, but I have to try. How did I go so long without a purpose? Without devotion? I can hardly remember how it felt. I realize how grateful I am to Father for setting me on this path. I wish I could tell him that.
Question is, where's Ash? We haven't seen Ash yet. Is that you? No, that's Marshall.
Marshall?
Nope.
You're alive.
Soon you will no longer recognize us, or yourself, or him, or her, or them. Family is dead. The walls are broken, but yellow and red and young.
God damn it.
Evil is made right.
Yep.
Evil is
Fuckers take everything. I am not letting you take this.
You've always been the new you. You want this to be true.
Dang it, Marshall! Yeah. No, really? Of course, there's a hole right there. Oh, I'm fine. Where'd you go? Really? Of course, she's over here. No. Bad, Marshall. Bad. Come on. Where's Marshall at? Assistance sent champion. Endure! Yeah! Former! Yes. Yes. Stay in there. Who's your champion? Me? I'm the champion! I am the champion, my friend. Woo! I just hit you in the face with a rock. You should have staggered. Ow, 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 owie, 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 owie. You're going to work. Get him! Yeah! Boink. Get her. Nope. Nope. Yeah, made her fall off.
Sorry, I wasn't here to help, Marshall.
Goodbye.
The nail is corrupted. That explains why the board wasn't answering and what's causing the quakes. Marshall came down here to stop this. I should have been with her. I could have saved her.
1 second.
Save everyone else.
What's through here? Nothing. Okay. Cleanse. At least the former is helping. The Foundation is stable. We hope you will improve your attitude.
Well, fuck you too.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll be sure to.
Let's play it smart. They don't need to know I'm onto them. Not yet, anyway.
Which way to? Back this way again? That was cool. The former's like, I'm sending you a champion. I think it was the former that said that. And sent me a copy of me. That's cool. I'm the former's champion. I think I like the former a lot more. Sure, he may have tried to kill me, but I probably a little justified. Where do I... It doesn't really tell me on my map where I can go. This way? Oh yeah. I didn't see. Come on. Thank you. Boop. This way. Hiya! This way. Boop. Oh, hello. It's the former.
The nail is secure. The Hiss can't touch it. I can't undo the astral bleeding in the Foundation, but at least it's stopped.
Along with the seismic activity. You did it, Jesse. Did you ever find Marshall?
I did. She's gone. She died thinking she'd save the Bureau. Not a bad way to go. I wasn't ready for this crisis. I didn't even see it coming. But I promise, I'll be ready for the next one. I mean, what good is a director who can't hold her bureau together?
Yeah, the Foundation. Okay. That was pretty good. I just wish there was a little bit more to it. I wanted to see the board. We've seen the former a ton. Giant squid monster with giant bug arms. You don't see the board.
I know how to handle things, now that I'm the director. Clearly, it's not that simple. I need to choose a direction for the Bureau. It should be one that serves our goals, not the board's. Whatever those are. I need to lead my way.
Okay. Well, that is that.
Now that this nail business is handled, I should probably be getting back to executive. But maybe I'll keep poking around. Just for a little bit.
Has the nail been doing anything since we restored it?
Define anything.
Anything unusual?
Define unusual.
Emily.
Sorry, but the answer is a whopping yes. Now that it's whole, the nail is emitting a constant field of, well, think of it like low-level radiation. It seems to suppress any biological matter it encounters. This explains why nothing grows here and why the Bureau had to abandon the area. Prolonged exposure would certainly begin affecting neural processes.
Wait. Was the field created when I cleansed the nail?
I considered that, but the nail's readings are quite different from the ones I recorded at the cleanse control points. I think the nail's field is purely of its own making. In fact, I think it would passively prevent any Hiss corruption, like the HRAs do. Which makes me wonder what actually occurred when you cleansed the nail.
I've been wondering about that myself.
Did the board let the hiss corrupt the nail? Did they want me to cleanse it? If so, why?
Yeah, that would be weird.
What do you know about Director Northmore?
Well, he was Director Trench's predecessor, and Northmore's famous for being the first board-appointed director. See, before we found the oldest house, directors were picked by committees of old men in suits, drinking cognac and smoking cigars or whatever. You know, standard, uninteresting methods.
I think the word you're looking for is bureaucratic.
Or antiquated. Regardless, Northmore was eventually forced to... Well, we don't need to go into that. Strangely, the only 2 board-appointed directors left the position under unusual circumstances. If the board appoints a director, then how do they retire them? I doubt they go out and buy you a gold watch. Sorry, Jesse, I didn't mean to imply that...
Don't worry. If anyone's getting shown the door, it's them. What do you know about an
entity named Former? I can't say I've heard of it. You got any details for me?
Well, imagine a one-eyed bug thing. I think it was a part of the board, but then something happened and now it's... separate?
Interesting. See, I always wondered if the board was some sort of entity or a group or conglomerate of linked consciousnesses, but this supports the group theory. Although it could have undergone some sort of corporeal exile. Too many unknowns to form a working hypothesis yet, but I can prioritize this matter in future astral dives if you think it's important.
Fortune favors the prepared. Do it. I'm gonna keep looking around.
Alright.
I wish I could go with you, but I still need 30 hours of training before I can do field work.
We'll work on that.
Well, that is... everything.
Don't be a stranger.
We did everything, besides, Shum, of course. But, that was Control, plus the Bright Falls AWE DLC, and the Foundation DLC. Really cool game. I liked how everything has, like, powers and stuff, but they don't make it, like, too crazy. Like, it's like, superheroes. Oh, I got stung by a bee, and then, I can see everywhere now. Something like that. Ridiculous. I mean, it's just basically magic. You touch this item, you interact with it, you bind to it, you get its powers, like floating, force push, dodge, shield, stuff like that. That's cool. And I like the whole
Not gonna lie.
what is it called? The like color scheme and all that. They did a lot of flashing lights, which is sad, so like not real people with epilepsy won't even be able to watch it. But the whole tone they set, the colors, it seems like they put a ton of work into it. And they have cool sections like that, the ashtray maze, and that trailway car. That was awesome. I love that. That was probably my favorite. So, yeah. Anyway, that was Control. So, I won't be streaming it or doing tiny episodes of it anymore because it's done with. I probably plan to keep working on... I'll keep streaming unless another game I have on my recordings starts to be like it's about to leave. Probably just going to stick to streaming Black Myth Wukong until we finish that. We're getting pretty close. 1 or 2 more episodes, maybe 3, and then we'll be done, I think. And then we can see what game we're doing next. So, yeah, I'm doing that. And then for the small recordings, I'm going to finish up Dead Space in a day or 2. And I probably will, after that, finish up Sinking City, if I can do it in time before college. And then, same thing with going back into Rogue Trader and Marvel Midnight Suns, because I do want to get those done for you guys. Because not only do I want to play them, But also, you know, I can't just leave a game halfway done unless it's like Road 96, which sadly it left before I could finish it all. But that's a W game, so if you ever see Road 96, I would recommend playing it. It's amazing. One of the best games, one of the best choice games, like, made, in my opinion, because it has a great story, beautiful environments, and great music, too. So, anyway, I'll stop blabbing. So, yeah, this was Control. Pretty decent game overall. Maybe you can try it and try the different guns I never got to do, or just build different builds, or maybe you want to go just through it on your own and see how you like it. So, yeah, I hope it was fun for everyone to watch, and we'll pick up Dead Space in a little bit. Okay, so hope everyone enjoyed watching this, and you guys have a nice day. Peace.